Welcome back, everyone, to the Mindful Minute series where we talk about everything mindfulness. In the past episodes, we've had an introduction to mindfulness, what it does, and how it can help us in different aspects of our lives. The main reason for that is we wanted to, or I wanted to be part of, or try to be part of improving everyone's life, including myself. And that's one of the main reasons of the channel. I didn't want to create a channel just to say random things or things that don't benefit you and me. Yeah, and some other reasons as well, like being able to speak in a mic and more fluently and efficiently and stuff like that. So it's going good. I'm still interested into doing this, so I'm continuing to doing this, which is great. Yeah, it's going great. As always, really intrigued, really excited. Once, or hopefully one day, this will get some views and some following that I can then see your reactions towards these videos in the comments down below, as well as if you have any experience with the topic that we're talking about, whether that is mindfulness or the other topics that we are going to jump into in the upcoming series. I would love to see your experience in the comments, and the plan is again to get you involved in the podcast by getting you on the mic with me as well. But that's all in the future, hopefully one day. And let's jump straight into the topic of today, which is workspace or mindfulness in the workspace. So again, welcome back to our mindfulness minute series. And in today's episode, we will be diving into the fascinating world of mindfulness in the workplace. Um, Especially that we spend a significant portion of our lives at work, incorporating mindfulness practices can greatly enhance our well being, productivity, and overall job satisfaction. So let's explore the transformative power of mindfulness in the workplace. And before we start, as I always say, I am not a professional in this topic. All I do is do some Google research, try to understand some topics for my own benefits, and then I come on here, write a little script, and then talk about it so that I can share what I've learned, if I had any experience in the specific topic that I share, and it's a two-way thing. So I'll always be looking for your reactions and your experience about the topic. Back to our topic though. So, mindfulness in the workplace involves bringing our full attention and awareness to the present moment while engaging in work related tasks. And the sentence of bringing our full attention and awareness to the present moment while engaging in whatever we're doing has been repeated in the last episodes lots of time, because at the end that's mindfulness, being mindful of what you are currently doing in the present moment, which will always enhance your experience of whatever action that you're doing. For today, we're talking about work related tasks, we have spoken about relationships, we have spoken about reducing stress and stuff like that. So, this is the common thing around this topic. So, by cultivating a state of mindfulness, we can develop a deeper sense of clarity, focus, and resilience, which would enable us to navigate the demands and challenges of our professional lives with greater ease and effectiveness. So, how exactly can mindfulness benefit us in the workplace? So, let's take a closer look. Again, this has I separated or divided today's talk to a few points. First one would be improved productivity and creativity. So, mindfulness will help us to stay fully present and engaged in our work by allowing us to bring our best selves to the tasks at hand, by reducing distractions and increasing our ability to concentrate. Mindfulness can enhance our productivity and efficiency. Moreover, when we approach our work with clear and focused mind, we usually open ourselves up to new perspectives and creative insights. Speaking from experience, I'm a software engineer, and you'll find lots of software engineers saying, "Oh, I'm stuck in that specific problem," and then they go out for a walk, and it's boom, they get that idea while they're walking. While there might be a more scientific reason for that, but again, going out, clearing your mind, taking that deep breath in, being present with yourself would bring that thought and clarity into your work. So the second point I wanted to talk about was something that we have touched on, or we had the whole episode about actually previously, was stress reduction, which then leads to well-being. So in most cases, workplace can often be a source of stress. So you have deadlines, you have pressure from your supervisors, and there's always high expectations from you. Mindfulness can help in that by providing us with effective tools to manage stress and promote our well-being. So by practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness and self-regulation, which would enable us to respond to stressors with greater calm and resilience. And the more you do it, either whether that's mindfulness or being in that specific situation, you'll be better at it. Um, so mindful techniques such as deep breathing, we've got body scans, and mindful breaks can help us restore balance and find moments of peace uh, um, in the during the busyness of our workday. And I see, there's these rules: 30 minutes of focused work, and then you've got like 5 minutes of breaks and stuff like that. But what we often use is we misuse that break, for example. So in that break, we'll still be sitting in our chairs and on our phones, or we'll just stand up, go to the kitchen, get something to drink while on our phone. While that is not mindful, uh, you're still not present in that 5 minutes that you have in the break. You're still on your phone, checking social media, scrolling through your Twitter, seeing tweets. So you're not present with yourself. You're just wasting time. That if you do that and then you go back to work, it's kind of overwhelming. Oh, I have to do that work again. Instead, if you are just present in the moment, you just finished, or you're in the middle of a difficult task, and then you say, okay, that's good, let me take a 5 minute break to refresh my mind. And then you go out, you open the window, you take a couple of deep breaths, drinking water or something. um, you're present in that 5 minutes you're taking a break in, and then you'll feel refreshed when going back to work. So that's something to think about. Also, mindfulness can help enhance your communication and collaborations with your teammates. So, mindfulness also plays a crucial role in improving workplace relationships and fostering effective communication. So, when we practice mindfulness, we develop the ability to listen attentively and non judgmentally to our colleagues. That listening bit we've talked about in the previous episode when we were talking about relationships. Again, listening to our partner was something that we talked about. So I recommend you view the previous episode, if I'm not mistaken. It's titled Relationships. So again, it will allow you to get or develop will allow you to develop the ability to listen attentively and non-judgmentally to your colleagues, which should allow you to truly hear their perspectives and needs. And then this deep listening fosters a sense of understanding and empathy, which would ultimately lead to improved communication and teamwork. And the last point is the mindful leadership. So, leaders who embody mindfulness can create a positive work environment and inspire their teams. And we all know the importance of a good leader. It's usually a break factor when it comes to having a good time at work, or just a nightmare and hating to go to work every day. So, mindful leaders prioritize open communication, they prioritize trust and well being. By leading with presence and compassion, they usually cultivate a culture that values mindfulness and supports the growth and development of their employees. Again, from experience, I've dealt with this and that. I've dealt with both sides as well from one person, because I think he was learning as well. Um, so yeah, it really makes a difference of, that it is the difference when it comes to mindful leadership. We shouldn't always uh, make it that they control what we feel, but ultimately they somehow do, but I think you can practice as well. You know, not allowing other factors to affect your mood. But however, that's a talk for another day. So yeah, just to recap the points that we talked about. So we talked about how mindfulness can improve your productivity and creativity, how it can reduce your stress and well-being during work hours and work days, how it can enhance your communication and collaboration skills, and last thing we talked about is the mindful leadership. So incorporating mindfulness into our work routine, it doesn't have to be complicated, right? The first video that I've talked about mindfulness was a 5 minute, like a 5 minute video from YouTube that I follow. When I wake up in the morning, a soft lady speaks and tells you to breathe and open your eyes and close your eyes, stuff like that, and it helps. It really does. And I thought it wasn't going to help me, but it does. It brings some sort of an order and calmness to the start of your day and gives you like this boost. So incorporating mindfulness into your work routine, it shouldn't be that complicated, or doesn't have to be at least. So simple practices like taking a few minutes to focus on our breath, practicing gratitude, or engaging in short mindfulness exercises can make significant difference. By intentionally infusing mindfulness into our work lives, we can create a more balanced, fulfilling, and meaningful professional experience. And yeah, that's it for today. It's again a short video, but thank you for joining me in this episode of exploring mindfulness in the workplace. Again, the aim of these videos is to give you an introduction and encourage you to search the topic more, and hopefully it would help you on a personal and for today's episode on work-related level as well. So I hope you've gained valuable insights into the benefits of mindfulness and how it can positively impact your work life. And stay tuned for our next episode in the Mindful Minute series. It looks like it's coming to an end, this series, because we spoke about different topics, and I think we've covered quite not a lot, but key factors in them. So we might be jumping into a new topic recently, which is exciting for me. But yeah, until then, thank you very much for listening. And again, if you like these kind of videos, if you could, or if you like to like the video, if you'd like to share it with your friends, or subscribe to the channel if you like these types of videos. And I'm really excited to start hearing or reading your experience about this topic in the comments down below. If you have experience, or if you have just started, let me know how it's going as well. But until the next episode, thank you very much for listening. Really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. See you soon. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.